Hello everyone, I'm DireFox240 and welcome back to Monster Hunter 4. So this time I didn't restore the wrong save. Oh god, I decided to be excruciatingly cautious this go around in terms of my SD card management. I am still not back to where I was, admittedly, but that's okay. I have most of the weapons, not all of them, which I know RNGesus is gonna just slap me down real freaking hard today. That's just how it goes. So we got a new car, new to us car. I think that was...
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, we talked about it last time. We actually ended up buying it.
Yeah, because we couldn't get a hold of anybody else.
Literally no one else. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, these people are selling stuff for several $1,000s. Most of the time. And nobody responds. It's wild. Yeah, there we go.
Well...
Maybe they have other people they're talking to, I don't know.
Maybe their shit's sold already.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of things, honestly. But yeah, so today... I don't know. I'm kind of tired, 1. 2, we have to fight Azure Rath, which is not going to be a good time, no matter what weapon I roll. So let's see what it is. Oh! Okay. Greatsword. Well, that's awesome, actually. Hello, Arthur. Big. Just big. I'm the man who arranges the blocks as they descend upon me from up above. God damn it, dude. I'm honestly surprised I still remember that damn song. Greatsword just so happens to be one of the weapons that I have a decent weapon for. So... Yay! I actually don't know what's better in this situation. I don't know. I don't think Azure Rath is weak to thunder. God damn it, Duo. I have a sword and shield too, so suck it. You made the gif. You made a gif? Well, joke's on you, Duo, because we are going to be killing a monster before Azure Rath anyway, so sword and shield it is for Kieran. Yay!
You mean to unlock,
Azure Rath?
Yeah.
No, it's just I'm gonna use Kieran as a warm-up.
Oh?
Because I figured I was gonna roll a weapon I'm not familiar with. Greatsword just so happens to be one I am somewhat familiar with. But we'll see. You're doing Gamma. Oh yeah, the cool stretchy bit. Yeah, of course. Duh, you showed me that gif. But yeah.
Is there coffee? There better be a damn good reason for waking me up at this hour.
Hello, Zion. Booster, foodie. Sure, why not? But Duo requested sword and shield, so we're gonna use that for 1. What are you not familiar with? In terms of weapons?
He's gonna request whatever you're not familiar with.
I know, at this point I'm familiar with all of them, because the freaking RNGesus rolled Switch Axe like 5 times. We rolled Bow, which I hadn't used yet, and now I'm fortunately decently savvy with that now. I'd probably say out of all of them, probably Lance, maybe? I don't know. I actually don't know anymore. I practiced a lot of the weapons off camera as well. But yeah, we have an urgent quest to kill a Kieran, and the cutscene to introduce him is actually pretty good. Okay, I have to fix my loadouts again. Wait, where's my... Huh? Why didn't this save? Weird. For some reason my item loadouts don't save between DS and PC. I'm not really sure why that is. It might be something I'm not swapping over properly? I don't know. Let's go. How are you doing, Zion? Zion's heard all about the adventures with the new car. Well,
Kind of?
kind of. New to us car.
Did you tell him we got the door opening?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, Zion, we got that door that wasn't opening open. We figured out what it was.
And we fixed it, so now it works, right?
Yeah, so that's good. I always know something new when it comes to kaijus and signs.
I
Fair.
believe I told him, but I can't remember.
I don't remember. It's been a blur the past few days, to be perfectly honest.
It's also registered now. Titled and registered.
Yes.
It's not inspected yet, and we're still waiting on parts like rear shocks and springs to arrive, but It's a start.
Yep. It shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Duo and Zion are saying hi to each other. He's not here, huh? Zion's here. Good job, Duo. I'm gonna collect all the things, even though Kieran shouldn't be too bad. Small barrel? Why did I pull a small barrel out of nowhere? Okay, whatever. But this is a low rank quest, I guess, so I guess that has something to do with it. Get rid of that crap. Get rid of that crap. He's not showing up on the list. That's weird. Twitch sometimes takes forever to update it. That's why I never check it. To be perfectly honest with you.
Huh.
I'm showing 3 people, and I see 3 people in chat, so that's good enough for me. GMK Godzilla has a nice hunchback compared to the other versions. Gamer's a lot more damage on this shell. Huh, biological high heels. Fun phrase there.
Oh, right. Zion, since we just managed to do it yesterday,
I'm Impog Ninja.
not sure we updated you on it. The Spec V didn't exactly like to go into second. It's not that it was really grinding, but it would like skip 2 of the lock teeth and then lock in rather than actually just complete grind. We did a trans fluid change and it's completely gone.
Which is
yeah,
awesome.
proper fluid does proper things.
Amazing.
It's
Very
almost
nice.
like it's supposed to do that.
Yep, right. You gonna ask a question later? Okay. Yeah, it's been kind of strange because it's like whenever we run it. Oh, and the power steering.
Oh, right.
Required
The
that
power
down too.
steering whines like a bitch, but I know why. Somebody added the wrong power steering fluid. Because power steering fluid in general is Dexron. It's an ATF based power steering fluid in general, or it's brake fluid based. And somebody added the brake fluid based power steering, and it's supposed to have Dexron based.
I didn't realize there were actually brake fluid based
Yes.
power steerings. That's
If it's clear fluid, it's brake fluid based.
interesting.
They'll say .3 or .4 on the cap, or they'll say whatever their manufacturer one is. They started doing that shit in the 2000s.
Oh, that's probably why I'm not familiar with it. Give me the targeting lock on.
Yeah, back in the day, they were just completely honest about it.
You're just completely honest about it. Oh my god.
They tell you what like NGK or Bosch spark plug number the engine took on the underside of the hood, rather than having
Damn it.
the like Nissan or Chevy number, even though it's made by NGK.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, our stuff's super special. No, it's not.
It's the same crap, just differently labeled. Kieran is probably
That way they can get away with charging $20 for a $5 plug.
or a pint. Yeah. Got a new wallpaper for your phone? Together Emperor? Nice. Joke's on you, Azure Rath is already awful. Dude, I have not fought old school Azure Rath in a very long time. So admittedly, I don't know what it is even gonna do, besides be in the sky all the time. How you doing, Kiki, by the way? We're doing okay. New car is doing fairly well, actually, so that's a bonus.
Not really, but yeah.
Better than I honestly anticipated, to be perfectly honest with you.
It had no negative battery strap for the fucking engine.
True. Everything is awful all the time. Yeah, but Azure Rath especially. Hell yeah. Wait, what now? You notice another thing. Pray tell, Arthur. I'm just running around the Kieran at the moment. Hilariously enough, Kieran was one of the fights I looked forward to the most when I just started out in Monster Hunter. Which, I don't have to tell everybody, it's a mistake to look forward to a Kieran fight. It's like, oh, horse monster. I like horses. This should be cool. Kierans are mythical monsters, you know. Makes sense. Let's do this. Runs around in frickin' little hops every once in a while, stabs you from behind, etc. He's such a mother over in the open games. He really frickin' is. Especially with attacks like that. Alright, I don't have to sheath to use items, I forgot. Far from Iris' chest kind of looks like a samurai face mask. Oh, he's not Lucky Run anymore. I was holding out for the timing on that, hoping he wouldn't kick me in the face. Oh well. The Tinder keeps getting nothing but spam accounts. Oof. I mean, supposedly nothing lost on Tinder, so... Oh crap, I knocked him over.
Oh wow. Duo deleted Tinder and he has to wait 90 days before he can make a new account.
Wait, what?
Well,
That's
he
stupid.
deleted it because he was only getting spam accounts.
Yeah, no, but like... Why? What? That doesn't make... Ugh. Still can't do Solar Tempered Guiding Lands Kieran in Iceborne? It only one-shots you? Frickin' hell, man. We'll have to play Iceborne again, I just don't know when. That'll be an interesting experience. Iris is an interestingly designed kaiju for sure. God, couldn't get that word out. Pink Rath Sword and Shield, yeah! It's probably one of the few weapons I actually had before the save file fiasco. Heyo, Crow! What the frick? So, wait, huh? Why? What happened? Was he, like, threatening you? Please tell details that are not anything incriminating.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's for good reason, because Crow is not an idiot.
Yeah.
Ow. He was super drugged up. Oh! That's a good reason. That sucks. Not an idiot. Yes. It's the first descriptor I could come up with, sorry. He was met with the glucky. Clickety-cackety, you should have turned backety. As Zion likes to say.
Yeah. Although I prefer clickety-clackety, you should turn backety.
Fair, yeah. Chat, please stay strapped. Indeed. I might be strapped right now, you don't know. Frick. Bumble's not giving you any results still, Duo? I swear you've been, like, shadow blocked by everything. Stay strapped or get collect. Name it Linda? Oh, every lock must have a good name. Just like a pocket pussy. Oh, you know what? You know what? Fair enough, Kinky. I don't know if Linda is quite... I don't think that quite suffices. He made death threats in front of cops? Oh, so you were perfectly warranted. To you and your family. Oh yeah, that's not cool. And the cops were already there, so... bonus. Bang.
So yeah.
That's it.
Crow's pressing charges.
I would assume. Yeah, he's gonna go to jail. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Golly. Well, I'm glad it turned out okay for you, Crow. Hard farmable. Trapping people is illegal, I'm pretty sure. Get that money easy. Peace out and tries it again. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, dude. Like, he could very easily hurt somebody. Well, the forever sleep on somebody, shall we say. His financial dick make his credit card suffer too. His financial dick. King, you got all sorts of fun phrases today. I don't know about that part though, Arthur. Saying yesterday was absolutely wild. Where the frick did the Kieran go? Did it just run through these frickin' bushes and just dick off? Alright, fine. I'll paintball him later. Didn't really expect that. If today and yesterday were absolutely wild, Crow, I'm kinda scared as to what else happened to you. I mean, my only excitement is we got a new-to-us car and are slowly getting it working. Is that what told me you were in the trenches yesterday? The metaphorical trenches. Work calls, okie dokie. We will be here. Hopefully. I missed. Little buzz. Started drinking new beers and eating pretzels. Ah, no worries. Enjoy the animes. Don't do anything stupid. You know, the usual. Facebook dating no results. Duo. Arthur's high on life. Despite making a whole new profile? Like, are they limited by proximity or anything? Like, what's the deal? Kieran, I hate you. Cool design. Awful fight. It's like you're a freaking electric horse monster. There should be something a lot more interesting about you. Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, that works. There you go, Duo. We killed something with a sword and shield. Easy. Well, it's low rank Kieran, so yeah. Nothing too scary. Oh! Kinky, you might find this fun. Same with Crow, but I know he's on a call. So, in GU, I'm slowly amassing, like, weapons and armor for the... Days fault. For the, talismans that I have, for builds that I can make, and I have all of the great swords and all of the long swords I'm ever gonna need until I get, like, a god charm or something. But my next hunt has to be, Hyper Silverlos. So, yeah, I get to do that again. You read Easy Collab, it's meant to be remote, but it's not showing up. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of Easy Collab emotes. Hyper Silverlos. Yeah. It's okay. Worst case scenario, I can end via subquest with him. I have had a pretty good streak of actually killing him outright, though. As a cat. I can't seem to fight him as a hunter. It's weird. Oh, cool. We got stuff, Kieran parts, armor talisman, armor spheres, another hammer that I don't need. Crusades were boring. Family Guy funny moments. I don't know. I'm definitely not that kind of hilarious for sure. At least not usually. I have my moments. Hunter is less than Hyper Silverlos, which is less than Cat. Basically, Cat with an umbrella. I can't even make this crap up, that's the best part about it. I have an umbrella made from a blind fire water fox? Future sight blind fire water fox. To kill a flying fiery silver dragonoid. Don't need more than 99 of those. So, I think that's, for the most part, all the low rank quests that I have to do. Yeah. And now Kieran's just gone, for some reason, out of my quest list. Now we get to fight this guy with greatsword. So let me go grab that. Alright, I wanted to look up if he was more susceptible to poison or thunder. Let me see. Azure, Rathalos. Okay, poison doesn't really matter too much. He's actually kind of weak to thunder. Okay, I don't think it really matters between the two swords, so I'll just grab thunder. Looking into Persona recently? I don't know anything about Persona. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of, I think, 5? We're gonna use the Kezu sword. Because Persona is where they have, like, essentially the JoJo equivalent of stands, if I'm not mistaken. Persona 5 freaking rocks. I sense sarcasm. Okay, so let me get more of those nice herbs. And some blue mushrooms, so I can make potions and not have to waste my money and buy them. And yeah, just give me all the dung bombs. Because now they're in my loadout. There was this chick I played with on GU who joined my lobby. It was a fat brown cat they played. And something that rhymes with bigger cat. Oh my god, and I died once in the quest and they left. That's a character right there. I mean, I guess good thing that they're gone. Don't need to deal with that nonsense. Oracle, Slugger, none of those are helpful. Foodie and Slugger. Polisher, Pyro, Lucky Cat. Sure, Polisher. There we go. For real, definitely a character. Speaking of characters, I joined a Discord a little bit earlier that's running a not competition, but like a challenge thing, where they're starting it Monday this coming Monday. And it's a hunt as many gold and silver Rathians as you can in the span of a week. I need Silverlos anyway, so I joined in and I'm like, this is gonna be fun, I get to do this as a cat. But, nice to see like little challenges and competitions going up, but they have it running for GU, Iceborne, and Sunbreak. So, it's not just like a GU thing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. I like the idea of it, and I'm hoping like they continue it. I don't know if it's like their first time running it. It's not like a really big Discord, just happened to find it in Reddit. It's like, why not? Take a dive. Yuko for Persona 3 gotta be the top 3 waifus of all time? Throw a picture in Discord. Did you say Iceborne as well? Yeah, Iceborne, Sunbreak, and GU. And they're a fun group of people so far. I mean, I've only really talked to them for a few hours, but... so we got food, we got items, we got dung bombs. I think we're good. We'll try this. I thought about swapping all of my cats, my healing cats, to launching cats, to see what kind of nonsense I can get up to. But at the same time, we don't have defense up, so... we'll see. Yeah, I can send you the Reddit post or whatever, Kinky. I don't know if they have like an open Discord invite link? I imagine they must, if you're interested. And they're doing like group ones as well, so if like you hunt it in a group with other people from the Discord, then you all get credit or something like that. Guidelands and Iceborne is the toughest monsters, as they're all scaled higher by default? Ew. As well as if they're tempered. Frick. Noted. I brought frickin' hot drinks. Alright, let me go see.
If they'll help. Or make it worse.
If I had Tropic Hunter. Yeah. Let me go see if there's cold drinks in the item box, and if there are, then great, then we won't abandon. If they're not, we're just gonna abandon and try this again. Hardest Rathos and Iceborne is Guiding Lands Tempered Silver Wrath. Oh, frick. I feel like some of my experience with Hyper Silverlos might be usable in that scenario, but I know the moveset's completely changed. Still at work, no worries. I kinda figured you would be. Yay! We do have cold drinks, okay, cool. Some sneaking in peeps into the stream. Appreciate you, sir. So Hunted and it's worse than Azure as far as being in the air? Oh, yeah. No, I know Azure isn't nearly as bad as Silverlos. My problem neighbor might die soon, so that's a plus. God damn it, man. Well, at least he won't be a problem for you anymore, and that's a big plus. But yeah, I've been thinking about revisiting Iceborne probably after I play 3 Ultimate and Freedom Unite, because technically World Iceborne was my first Monster Hunter, so it would be interesting to revisit it now that I have actual Monster Hunter skills. Okay, let's do this. Stop peeping. That's a cool question. Once chat has died down. Just like question mark or quotation mark crow's neighbor and quotation mark. Whoa, what the frick? Azure, are you doing your cheaty thing? I didn't bring antidotes either. Well, Eat the paint! Thank you. Oh, this isn't a swimming way already, huh? I'm gonna try to play very safe here. Probably not gonna go for true charges very often. He's gonna kill his neighbor in Minecraft. Oh, of course, they're just having a fun, you know, modded Minecraft server. Oh, you hoe. Living the great sword life right now. You know what he did to defend my family. F you, Twitch. It's truly, though. Twitch got a problem with that, then we got a problem with Twitch. Okay. Greatsword isn't too bad. Superman. I need to figure out the timing on when
U.S. Air Force is thinking of taking the 105mm out of the fucking AC-130. That's
serious?
just retarded.
Leave
That's
the AC
what makes it
alone.
great.
Exactly. It's a plane. Or it's a gun with wings, essentially. Don't take its gun away. It's a... Oh, he's doing this freaking super duper divey thing. I'm just gonna stand right underneath of him and not worry about it.
Really? You went with Wallace?
Wait, what? Should name my gun something? Name it Marcel. I oh no. I think Crow might be naming it Marcel.
Yeah.
Call it Neighbor Killer. God damn it, guys. Marcel is a pretty strong contender, though, to be fair. Okay. He's on the ground a little more often than I thought he was going to be. Based Pulp Fiction enjoy. Indeed.
What's he look like? What? BAM!
Do they speak English and what?
Say what? Say what again, motherfucker? Say what again?
Ah, damn it. I got knocked
I
down.
dare you. I double dog dare you.
Is Marcel's the name of a monkey that will always rip your face off? Wait, really? God damn it, Seregios, nobody freaking wants you today. Listen, I
They're
brought-
thinking of replacing the 105 howitzer with cruise missiles.
Oh.
I vote the howitzer's better, but cruise missiles are nice once in a while.
Cruise missile's a strong pick,
I say
yeah,
they
but-
figure out how to strap, you know, maybe 2 cruise missiles in there with the howitzer.
Yes, I agree with this. Seregios, buddy, pal, leave. Get out. I threw poop at your face, you need to go. Where's Azure? Wait, did Azure leave as well? Mother trucker. Oh no, he's up there. Okay. They're quoting Pulp Fiction. Still has the Gatling. Okay.
Cute name.
Yep. Azure's also leaving.
You mean like mittens?
I can only read part of that, Arthur. Toto. Film is at 105mm, barely gets any use. Are you serious?
These days.
Oh, well, yeah. You ever watched Night of the Living Museum? Oh, yes! That's what that monkey's name is? Okay, well, then, yeah, Marcel approved. Name it Coco. What part can you read? I think the middle to the end, which would be... Romano, I think?
No, no. Name it Knife.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. It's Devilman? Oh. So, okay, yeah, so that last character's not no, it's just N. My bad.
Yeah. Name it a knife. A space knife.
A knife. That's annoyingly clever. Oh,
Sir,
we're down to
did
green
you
sharpness.
why did you shoot my client with your Glock? I didn't shoot your client with a Glock. I shot your client with a knife.
Not actual legal advice.
Yeah, not actual legal advice.
I think it was good kicking, but thank you. Wait. 102 cowboy cute anime girl names with meanings. Frickin' hell, dude. In that case, name it Fork or Spoon. Call it after a girl from Nike. Goddess of Victory. That. Ah! Nike works. Oh, Lord of Mercy.
Not Hermes.
Or Charon.
No, Hermes.
Is it Charon or Charon? But why Hermes?
The speedy god.
I know it's a speedy god, but he delivers message. Alright, no. Alright, I get it now. Gee.
I just wanted to get my message across.
Freak.
I don't
Oh
want
my
to
God.
be hurt.
That was glorious. Thank you for that.
Send.
Jesus. VK? It's a mobile game. I shot a man with a spoon. What's the it's a movie. Tear his heart out with a spoon. Or cut his heart out with a spoon. I don't remember. Was it like a Godfather thing? I don't know. Or Gun Girls with jiggle physics. Where are you going? Most of the time, the 40 mil loafers get the job done. Oh, interesting. Call it Yuko. Iris or 2B. 2B might be overused, I'm not sure. The Godfather insists upon itself? What?
Call it Yuno.
Like Yuno Gasai?
Yes.
Ooh,
From Future Diary.
that's a strong one. Whoa, did we lose internet and come back? Why is it welcoming to the chat again? Still live. I feel like a gorilla with a baseball bat funny returned with a spoon. Where the hell is that from? Oh my god, Seregios is still here. Dude! Piss off! Did I hit him? No, I threw it over him. Dick. Eat poop.
The Bofors are good, but the 105s
Bofors
for
are
when you want to get rid of a tank inside of a parking garage.
No! No, don't dance on my face. Get off of me. Sorry. Seregios does his little dance of death and I hate it. 4 rounds of Bofors, do as much as a 105 and fires much faster? Oh, interesting. Okay. Godfather's a bad movie. Wait, what? Does it insist upon itself? I'm trying to follow your joke here. Oh, no, you freaking wind pressure! I hate wind pressure so freaking much. Come on, stamina. There we go. Old meme. Hey, the Azure vs. Steve cutscene looks like it's in this room. Oh, yes, it is. When we first tried this quest and I immediately carded, it happens in this room, indeed. Don't you frickin' grab me. I should have brought frickin' flash pods if I had any. That'll work. Godfather is fine. Alright, I mean, you don't have to like it. That's up to you. It's a Family Guy reference? Oh, okay. Peter hates the Godfather? Interesting. Can't stand Family Guy anymore. Tries too hard? Like, really hard? I haven't seen any new Family Guy stuff, so... Eat True Charge! Well, not really True Charge, but whatever. Old Family Guy, though? Old Family Guy was entertaining. Oh, he's mounting the wall again. Just getting these little chunks and hits on. Don't you bother, trucker! Alright, detox horn me, please. That wasn't a detox horn. There we go. Relying on the cats might be a bit much. God damn it. They want more standoff distance with the platform too? Did they? I'll take your word for it, I don't know. So you true charge slash is more of true
Well, I
charge
mean,
slap
think
or
about it,
yeah.
Firefox cruise missile has a whole lot more range than 1.5.
I was thinking in terms of Family Guy for some reason, not the frickin'. Okay, he's leaving. Not the A10. Haven't watched Family Guy in a while, just been talking to girls. Fair enough, probably a better use of your time anyway. In terms of what? What? The Kazupian Great Sword. Yeah. Also, I don't know where Azure Rath went. So, time for an adventure. See, Arthur, I sometimes don't remember what I said, like, 5 seconds before, so you'll have to bear with me. Oh, I found it. Awesome. Eat paint. Yeah, Area 6 was a good choice, too. I just kind of ran in here without really thinking. I will freaking mount spam you if I have to. Oh, he's tired. Even better. Give me your face. No! Ah, you bastard. He knows. He's timed oh so well to just get out of range of me. They're also worried about maneuverability if things take off with China. But as of right now, they don't have the funds to remove the gun. Interesting.
Oh.
Nope.
Without the
great.
105, they could make it pressure. They could make the fuselage pressurized, which means they could go higher.
Interesting. Okay, that's definitely something worth thinking about.
And if they go fly higher, it means they're not flying through soup, so they get more range, more visibility.
All sorts of things, yeah.
Yeah, more speed.
I'm bouncing off the tail. That's not great. F China. Keeps 25mm Gatling and 40mm bowhors. Just keep everything. And then pressurize it. I don't know frickin' planes. No! Okay. Still alive. I'm running out of mega potions really quickly. He's a very erect tail. Yeah, he does. It's very hard. Thanks, cats. You're the best. You were literally the MVPs of this entire thing. It's just knock them out of the sky. Do it for me, cats! Well done! Ah, I shouldn't go for the frickin' level 3. This is very hard. Seregios. Truth. Oh, can I get away with this? Yes, I can. I wonder if we're actually doing good damage. I hope so. Guts versus Monster Hunter. How far does it get? Oh, I think Guts just wins. I don't think there's much of a competition there. I don't know if any monster... Well... I don't know. If you take the lore and all that crap into account, maybe, like, a black dragon? I don't think you stand against the higher tier elder dragons. Like, I was thinking maybe like a Latrion Vitalis. You know, Dire Moralis then, but... I think he gets pretty far though. Like, Kushala might be an issue. Really? He just flew up here, poisoned me, and then decided to just hide behind the mountain, you bastard. And Seregios is here again. Oh, okay,
FNAF is now the highest grossing horror movie of 2023, by the way.
Is it? That's actually great news, I think. You think Latron would be it? Yeah, Latron's pretty freaking strong. As it should be. What? Reading every night to find new grown invite. Quoting math something? Good job, cats, I think. Alright, you know what? Eat poop again. I am going to bail. Whee! I think I'm being followed. This is good. I'm gonna go see it, Fox. I still do. I absolutely still do. I don't care what the critics say, you know that. It says something about people's standards today. What does? Oh, FNAF being the highest grossing movie? Oh, yeah. That's the FNAF song? I will take your word for it. Seregios, please, buddy, get out. Why did you hook into this? Never heard the FNAF song? I probably have heard several FNAF songs, just not the one you're referencing, maybe? The only one I really think about is Balora's. Okay, bye. Flying wyvern sandwich, indeed. The one by the living tombstone. No, I have not heard that one. Oh, joyous. We're going back to the smallest area of the map. Yay! I haven't even seen any of the new, like, security breach ruin stuff either. I don't know if it's worth it or not. It's the best song about the game. Hypers, yay! Oh yeah. God, hypers are... I'm not sure which is worse. Hypers, anomaly, or frenzy. Or tempered. Seriously, Nate. Get out! Huh. Alright, we're gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and I'm gonna try to dung pod Azure Rath. Never mind, we missed. Well, just hit Steve instead. You're on the ground, you run back and forth, you don't stand still. Like a monster, I guess, is supposed to do. He's doing hyper emote, which is Pepe the Frog with his hands up and he's smiling. Oh, can I not see them? Why can I not see the emotes? I should have the extensions. Alright, something to look into. Don't care what the critics say. I'm acknowledging them as well, the human beings. I mean, they're humans. I didn't say they were good humans. Alright, listen. If I die to chain fireballs. Yes, stop there. Missed. Damn it. Bad decisions. Basically like those monkeys in Asia that are in the stone. It's the monkeys with typewriters. Come on. I guess this is what I get for not bringing amulets. Not even typewriters. Just Stone Age. cooling effect. Oh, he's living! Oh, this is wonderful! Okay, okay, great. Mega potion. Cats, I need you to keep me alive until I can kill him. That is all I ask of you. Slinging crap on a wall that makes words. Basically. Got through Fahrenheit 451 already. I'm gonna take a break from dystopian novels. Any suggestions? Are you in like an older novel binge? Looking for anything specific? Because I could recommend all sorts of like fantasy and whatnot. You know what? Give the first book of the Dresden Files a go. That one's a good one. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. As far as audiobooks go... I don't know, I don't want to do the audiobooks. Let me think. What would make a good audiobook? Maybe like The Shining. The Shining could be fun. It's not dead. No, thank God. We'll just cheese the crap out of that fight, shall we? Find the audiobook on YouTube for it? Oh, well, Dresden Files probably doesn't have one. So, probably something older. Here's one for you. Atlas Shrugged. It'll take you years to get through that one. If it's on YouTube. Complete success! It wasn't too bad. I'll take a 20-minute hunt. Mine all the rocks. Going. I still need fire cell stones for the hammer I want to make. Which, go figure, are high rank volcano. Every time Mildred spoke in 451, I thought I was having a stroke. What, did they get like different voice actors and the one from Mildred was terrible or something? I don't remember the full plot of Fahrenheit 451 besides the whole, you know, book burning thing. What was it like? Because that was also Ray Bradbury, wasn't it? So, if I know my Ray Bradbury, it was probably a family where, like, the dad or something, or the son maybe, was trying to figure out what the illegal books were. I don't remember. You remember what happens in Fahrenheit 451 besides book burning? Wolf's just looking at me like I'm freaking psychotic. Right, you didn't read the books that we got assigned in school.
There you go.
Jesus.
I did read some of the books, but I never did the summer reading.
Yeah, that would have been summer reading for sure.
Yeah, I
Fair.
figured.
Yeah, that's definitely a summer reading book. That was like middle school?
A lot of the time I didn't read the stuff that you were supposed to read in class either, because mainly it was junk. If I was
You're
in a
not
class
wrong.
to do that, I would read some, but take for instance, your favorite teacher is one of my most hated English teachers.
Well, she really liked Catcher in the Rye.
Yep,
Fair.
and I hated it.
Oh, it was
because
terrible.
the book it's an awful book.
I don't know why it's good.
Written poorly, and there's absolutely nothing special about it. The guy clearly doesn't understand the people he's writing about.
Basically. Well, he was a hermit. He never interacted with society just about at all.
Oh, it's amazing. It's almost like I could tell that by reading his book.
Well, that and...
And she thought he was such a great writer and completely understood it.
the human
Everybody
condition
he
and all
was
that crap.
talking about
No.
and describing,
No.
and that everything was super realistic. None of it was fucking realistic, almost.
That was the one major thing I disagreed with her on, but then again, I could get away with murder in that class.
Yeah.
As...
After that,
Yeah.
she lost all credit with me, so I basically didn't read any of the fucking books.
Gotcha.
I paid attention in class. I read along in class.
Did she do
I
the
wasn't wasting
Crucible
my
thing
time
on you?
outside.
I think you had her for a different year. I don't know if she did the Crucible thing on you.
probably had her for the Crucible.
Yeah, the Crucible thing was the witchcraft one. So, not witchcraft one, the Salem Witch Trials. So she, before we started reading it, she set up, or she asked one of the classmates to, like, one of the guys with like the more bass, louder voices.
Yeah.
To essentially help her out with this, and she started like accusing people of like cheating on tests and whatnot, and she was gonna change the rules and so on and so forth. Make it unfair, like the Crucible. Which was fun, watching everybody freak out while I'm sitting here going, there's an underlying thing to this, what's happening? Let's see, the only thing holding Iris back from being full on cosmic horror, Jesus, is that she's just 99 meters tall, not gargantuan. Everything in school is kind of bullcrap. Some of the things they pick for school is just, it's not relevant anymore in some cases, and in a lot of other cases it's like the material isn't presented correctly. That's...
And in order to be, and they've been not explaining shit and getting rid of books because they aren't politically correct anymore.
Like Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah.
Which is hysterical in my mind, but
if you ask me, most of the books that they're getting rid of in that manner are probably the books they should be keeping.
Exactly. They're not getting rid of, like... Well, no, they might have gotten rid of The Catcher in the Rye, because that book has been banned so many times. No harm, no foul there, but...
I don't understand why it's been banned. It's just a trash
either.
book.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't even incite anything. It doesn't present any lofty or
Is it because it's written in, like,
vicious...
crappy slang?
It's probably the slang.
You think that's probably it?
It's probably the single word son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not how you fucking write that.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that in a lot of things, but mostly for emphasis.
No.
But no, I know what you mean. It's like SONUV or something like that.
Yes.
For the one word.
Yes.
I know, it's awful. I hate that. Like, if it's in dialogue, that's one thing. Because then it adds character to the character.
You can also hyphenate it.
I hate hyphens. I would just spell out the whole thing, personally, but that's me.
Yeah.
I'd figure something else out. Mildred was the wife who constantly was talking to the television? I don't remember that. The city got nuked? That sounds about right, yeah. She is boring AF. God damn it, Arthur. Made that one guy... Oh, yeah, that's true. At least I think so, if I remember right. The, John Lennon's assassin, quote-unquote? John Lennon's killer claimed to have done it because of something related to John Lennon and Catcher in the Rye. The dude was freaking deranged, okay?
Yeah, very clearly, if you've ever read the fucking book, the man was deranged.
Yeah, no,
unless it was something to do with John Lennon and the author of Catcher in the Rye.
It had nothing to do with Salinger.
Exactly.
Salinger was... I don't think Salinger was even alive at that point.
That's kind of my point. Actually,
I don't know. Salinger's like Schrodinger's cat. He just disappears and then nobody knows if he's actually alive or not. He's one of those kind of people. He's a freaking weird dude, alright? Now, Oscar Wilde, on the other hand, that's somebody you should read. That dude's freaking hilarious. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. J.D. Salinger died in 50s, 60s. And then Lennon was killed in 70s?
Don't ask me.
I don't remember. Duo, you would know.
I don't care for the Beatles. They made like one good song.
Basically. God. And when they're played incessantly in a house. Villain in 451 was the fire chief, and he's really well read and freaking charismatic as hell. Well, that makes sense. Most evil people can be very charismatic. It's kind of funny how that works. Alright, dialogue time. Well done, good hunter, well done. How good it is to have you back. Indeed, your safety is the true reward. These new developments are distressing. Another Seregios has appeared in the volcanic hollow. And not just there. According to the reports from the Dragon Seer, these beasts have been showing up all across the land. Clearly some kind of anomaly has occurred which has changed the Seregios' habitat. I think we can say that with certainty now. The one you encountered while trying to capture the Rathian was just the tip of the burial tusk, so to speak. In any case, they may very well attempt to attack the town if we leave them unchecked. We must take decisive action. Stopgaps and cheap artifices will not suffice. Agreed, which leaves us with only one course of action. Kill them all. We must send the Lancer and the Cadet in to conduct fieldwork. Only proper investigation will reveal the nature of the anomaly we are dealing with. But sir! Forgive me, but I must object. I cannot bring myself to send those two into such danger. Not again. Besides, I need them in town. We are short-handed as it is. Is that so? Well, learning to work within limits is part of the job. Impress me with your resourcefulness. The Lancer and his immenseness believe you, and the Hunter alone will suffice to keep the town safe, and so do I. Or as do I. What do you say to that, Commander? J.D. Salinger died in 2010. I don't know. Either way, he's not of this world anymore. Except for Jack Corner, he's not charismatic at all. Character name is familiar. That's about it, though. MC ends up taking a flamethrower to his face. Heck yes. That's how you take care of your villains. With flamethrowers. Or, Jack Horner's a villain from Puss in Boots? Oh! Wait. Frick, I'm messing up my Puss in Boots movies. There's 3 of them now, aren't there?
At least.
I haven't seen the newest one.
I think.
The Shrek Cat, yeah. Is that the one? No, Jack Horner wasn't the one with Humpty Dumpty, right? Because Humpty Dumpty was a villain in one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Don't look at me!
We saw it at Lumbertuck Mom's house.
Does it look like I've actually watched all of one of the fucking movies? Any of the movies?
That's, well, to be fair, you were out in the garage while me and Lumbertuck's mom were watching it, so that's...
That's what I thought.
Fair enough. We watched like 2 Pirates of the Caribbean movies and one of the Puss in Boots movies. It was a good time. Sorry, you couldn't be there. Oh, Christ. So like 2 movies? And he's
Got a jar of dirt.
Oh,
I've got a jar of dirt.
I do actually have a bottle of dirt. I have 2 bottles of dirt, actually. I have one from the Kentucky Derby, which I stole. I ran out onto the track, scooped into a bottle, and ran off. After the race was over. Could you imagine? Like, I was like...
13?
It was 20th Century Project. So I was like 17, 18 at the time.
Wait, wasn't the 20th Century Project
Was that
the
middle
one
school?
for middle school?
That might have been middle school, so I would have been...
That was the end
Yeah,
of
14.
middle school, 8th
13,
grade.
14 then. Yeah, 13, 14-year-old just runs out onto the frickin' derby track. Scoops
cool.
up a jar
you
of
got
dirt
to
and
go to
runs
the
out.
Kentucky Derby. I got to write the museum.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, the museum was in a place I had no
Way of
amount
accessing.
of money to get there.
Hawaii, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I figured. The Kentucky we drove to, and we saw Smarty Jones, one of the racehorses.
That broke both back legs, if I remember correctly.
Maybe. But he was still walking very well when we saw him.
Oh no, yeah.
They healed.
When he went to, I think he was in the second race. I can't remember if it was the second race or the third race that he broke his legs.
Third. I saw both, and then the Belmont, he took off too fast at the start and essentially overexerted himself.
Yeah. I can't remember if it's Smarty Jones or a different PA horse that did that.
Flea Alex might have.
I know.
But Smarty Jones was Chester County, I think.
Yeah, I feel like there was another Chester County horse that had a false start on one of the Triple Crowns. They had an early start that they stopped and redid. And when they went to restart the race, they were walking that particular horseback and discovered that both back legs had broken on the start.
That's a different one, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know.
Smarty messed up the Belmont. Fleet Alex lost in the Kentucky Derby, but it wasn't a false start. I was there for that race. But yeah, the worst part about seeing Smarty Jones, though, is he was at his breeding barn. So they're trotting him around this circle, right, for spectators and photographers.
Yeah.
And naturally, he's a horse. So his frickin' horse cock was just flapping around the entire time, and I'm like, people are taking pictures of this? Like, this is kind of weird.
It's the breeding barn, guys. What did you expect?
Could you give him a little bit of decency? Like, it's an animal, but I don't know, it was very weird to witness. Literally tower over you by 2 inches. Oh my. Essentially, MC lives in a world where people are fed entertainment, made entertainment media. MC meets a 17-year-old girl who does not partake. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. And he goes home and finds his wife downed a whole bottle of sleeping pills? What the oh, because of the TV. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about the little girl thing. Very good then. I will hurry and finish the defensive weapon as swiftly as possible. Hunter, I could use your assistance with gathering materials we lack. The artisans are working faster than we can keep them supplied with ore. I need you to hunt a brute Tigrex and secure the mines at Heaven's Mount. Here we frickin' go. Please have faith in me. I'm sure you'll be doing the right thing. I hope I don't walk into something like that. Or Wolf doesn't either. I know he wouldn't. Wife gets her stomach pumped and is fine the next day, but MC is shook. At the same time, 17-year-old girl is showing him what kindness is. Okay. I follow so far, except the box. Arthur, you know what's hilarious about that? I would go to school, like college, and I would have the giant bags of goldfish, like the ones you get at like a Costco kind of place. What is it? They're like a 1 pound bag of goldfish or something like that?
Yeah, 1 or 2 pound bag of goldfish. They're big.
They're big. I would bring one of those.
Wait, or were they 5 pound bags?
They weren't that big. I think the whole box might have been 5 pounds.
Which would mean it's 2.5 pounds a bag.
There were 3 bags in there. So what, a pound and a third ish?
I mean, it might be a 6 pound bag. I think a goldfish bag.
It was a frick ton of goldfish, man.
It was a lot.
I would bring one bag though, and I would essentially feed my class goldfish for the entire duration. It helped the Italian black chick so freaking much. I don't have a nickname for her, so that's the only way I can refer to her as. She went to classes hoping that I had the goldfish bag with me that day on some occasions, and we would just sit there with fistfuls of the damn things. I'd just make a pile of just, well, goldfish. And we'd be sitting there just eating them, and the professor would walk in and just be like, alright, you know what, checks out, continue on.
Well, at least it ain't crack.
Basically, I was essentially handing it out like it. It was freaking fun.
Yeah.
God, I fed way too many people with freaking goldfish. But, you know.
We were getting them on the cheap. You're going to the...
Sam's Club or something like that. Some kind of Sam's Club.
No, we were
equivalent.
actually going to the Pepperidge Farm stores.
Oh, that's right.
And getting... We were getting like 10 pounds of goldfish for like fucking $5.
They were such a good snack though, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so perfect. They're not messy when you don't spill them everywhere. I accidentally lost an entire bag because I opened it, and if they're cellophane bags, whatever, like the foil cellophane bags.
Yeah, foil.
So
They're foil bags.
It split right down the middle.
And it just went everywhere.
My entire desk was just goldfish. So I managed to salvage some of them. I had a plastic bag with me, and I just put the cellophane bag in there and scooped them all back in. But yeah, that was so I just had a plastic bag of goldfish, which looked even worse.
Yeah, that was more sus.
I was a suspicious child, what can I say? Oh, Lord of mercy. Okay, please have faith in me. I assure you we are doing the right thing. Okay, I gotta hunt a brute Tigrex. I'm not excited for this. Wait, where? Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh. This could not have come at a worse time. Oh, good day, Hunter. I apologize if I seem withdrawn. I was lost in my thoughts. Could you spare a minute to listen to an old story? Many years ago, a young Garuga found its way to these parts. Due to the monster's rarity, hunters from all around Dundorma set out to catch sight of it. I, of course, was one of them, but to my disappointment, I was not fortunate enough to witness the creature myself. Fortunate enough, you say? However, as luck would have it, it has shown itself again after all these years. Fortunately, given the nature of my position, I am not at liberty to pursue the monster myself. I have sworn an oath to guard the Elder Hall and cannot leave my post. Did you find the creature in my stead? I can't see it with my own eyes. I would at least like to hear of its magnificence. It's not a magnificent creature, man. Trust you with you will share tales of your encounter with the beast upon your return. Okay. Hunting vicariously. Perfect. 17-year-old girl disappears after a few weeks. Turns out she was hit by a car and killed. Nobody seems to care. Maybe his wife would do it on purpose, but doesn't remember why. I realizes he lives in a dystopia after he goes on a call where a woman sets herself on fire and we watch the firemen burn her books. Oh, okay. And this was a middle school book we read, by the way. Like, that's pretty heavy.
Good.
I mean, yeah, good. I agree.
Kind of.
But they
I
kind
have
of
to actually read the book to know, but...
It'd probably take you a day, honestly. I'm not kidding. It's thin as hell.
Why do I not believe you?
It's like 80 pages tops.
Why do I not believe you?
You know the worst part about it? I either threw my copy away or burned it.
Nice. I think you burned it.
I probably did, but it's the quickest way to get rid of paper, okay? But...
Better
I
than
swear,
throwing it
it's like
out,
this...
but better than that is recycling it.
True. It's like this frickin' thin, dude. It's like maybe a quarter inch, if that.
What you just showed was half to 3/4 of an inch.
It was smaller than that, though. I'm not good with sizes, you know this. It's 272 pages? There's no way. He's like, maybe the answers are in the books we're burning, so he starts collecting them and doesn't have reading comprehension. Sorry, that just struck me as really funny. Like, poor guy hasn't had books at all and decides to try to read something. Poor dude. So Doodle, I hear Seregios have been turning up all over the place. Lancer and Cadet are going to head out and investigate. No Doodle, the guild wouldn't know half as much about the frenzy or its symptoms if it wasn't for the Ace Hunters. They gave us a fighting chance. It was the commander and gunner who figured out the virus was caused by scales scattered from Gormagala. And they shrugged off their wounds and dragged themselves home just to make sure we got the message. Now that's courage. Can you imagine the tough decision they had to make? They knew how big a discovery they'd made, but they couldn't all turn their backs on their foe, and they had been decimated. Would have been decimated. 249 to 272 pages? What? Okay, maybe I'm misremembering, but that seems very large for that book. Also sometimes includes a match. Honestly, that'd be hilarious. Lancer and Cadet risk life and limb staying behind to buy time so the others could escape with the intel. It's terrifying to take on a danger you don't understand. I don't want you to think I don't appreciate what you all do. Whether you're out there investigating or here protecting the town, what matters most to me is that you stay safe, Doodle. And on that note, I present you a quest that will give people here hope again. It's called the Echoing Roar. Thanks, Guildmarm. That's probably the best speech I've heard from somebody. Like one of your handlers, so to speak. I don't know, do we do both? I think we do both, right? I don't think we fought Garuga. We definitely haven't fought Brute. And I think we have time for both of them, I hope. So let's do Garuga. Where is he? Everwood, okay. That's fine. I don't need to bring drinks for that. There's a print of where the spine is a striker and has a match on the cover? That's freaking amazing. I approve of this. Sure. For those wondering, I'm operating my mouse with my left hand, so... Gets a little squirrely sometimes. Let's actually take antidotes, despite how awesome the cats were last time. And I'm not gonna bother bringing poison, because that's just a dumb idea. Cool. I'm so excited we actually rolled a weapon that I'm, like, really familiar with. Like, Greatsword, god, I probably have several hundred hours on GU Greatsword alone.
Lucky you.
Screw you, Wolf. For the record, that entire silence was just us staring at each other knowingly with dumb smiles on our faces, so there you go. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to translate to normal people, but eh. Ooh, a blue rock. I'm gonna smack it a few times. This is actually kind of a cool area. 2 battered weapons? I probably should just go hunt the Garuga, but... of enjoying the other's company. So quirky. Maybe to some people. Well, actually, some people. MC finds a mentor, gets real melancholy, realizes he's never used his free will, and has trouble remembering the actual past. The big thing he brings up is he has no recollection of how he met his wife. Dun dun dun! And then everybody finds out that all their decisions are pre-programmed and made for them by the government, I imagine. Did I eat for Oracle and never actually check on that? Probably. There he is. Hello, purple prick chicken. How you doing? Alright, mouse, you need to go somewhere else. There we go. Oh boy, we're gonna fight 2 loud monsters today. Oh damn, okay. That was a little bit far enough left to avoid the beak pound? I don't know what to call that move. Oh. This is a perfect spot to get a cheeky mount. Maybe? Yeet! Oh, no yeet. Take a Gabash instead. They discontinued that Godzilla DLC? They're adding an Ultraman though? Oh, the new game. I wonder if they discontinued the Godzilla DLC of all things, but I'm glad they're putting Ultraman in. Oh, it's been out for a year. Oh. Well. Frick. I hate you too, Garuga. Your weapons are really good though. Generally speaking. One of these days I'll play a new game. Well, I guess we played Sunbright, but yeah. Godzilla's permanently in the game? You just have to buy him? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Good job, Katos! Way to go! Yeah, I don't know, just... I like DLC characters to a degree, but only ever appears in events during the games. Isn't just in them forever. Oh. So this is a pretty big deal if you can actually just buy him to use. Government is actually never brought up outside of passing lines. Instead, the government likes keeping other people happy, distracted all the time. Interesting. So it's implied. Well, loosely implied? The frickin' beak pound is gonna get me every single damn time. Is this continued the Godzilla DLC? Oh! Wait, what? We discontinued the Godzilla DLC, but got the green light for Ultraman. Or to do an Ultraman DLC instead. Well, on top of everything. So people who paid for it during a limited time get to use Godzilla, but new people can't? Okay, you have my attention. Maybe first aid med while I'm at it. Still got tired Garuga. Okay. Oh, I'm poisoned. Alright, cats. You're both dead. Never mind. Well, that's problematic. So in the game, you had to buy him, but he's been discontinued. Positive feedback I get from DLC. It's good PR, which means I can add in more franchises. I see what you say. Okay. So all in all, a good thing. So maybe we'll add better franchises, like Gabber and Ultraman. Oh, okay, cool. No fireballs today. Did you say better or other? I said better. God damn it, Garuga. Taken down by the frickin' purple chicken. I never paintballed him either. That might have been a hot take, maybe. Eh. Not impressed, are you? I see you. Oh, I should sharpen, probably. Man! Need me to move?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Garuga, please be in the same place I left you. Oh, he's even closer. Awesome. Yes. I'm gonna just wait. There we go. Just because he's all famous doesn't mean he's stagnant. Oh no, not at all. Throw Godzilla as much as you can on Ultraman, it's just Toho's whole contract thing. Makes the character feel restricted. Ah, fair. You can only do certain things. Freaking Seregios, man. I swear you weren't this much of a problem last time I played. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a big freaking problem. Alright, we might be able to get Seregios out of here. Without too much badness. So Godzilla's have actually crossed over with Gamma and Ultraman? Ah, right. Oh my god! Pinecone, please go away! Or at least don't do anything. There we go. We've met in games, but never full on. Frick! I was paying attention. Never full on suit nation. Okay. So clearly Garuga's the real threat, not Azure Rath. It might be worthwhile for me to actually check if I can upgrade my armor a bit before we take on Brute. If we survive anyway. Got too comfortable after killing Azure. Surprise! And charge a slasher. No poison, no poison, no poison. You know what? I shouldn't even bother with the tail. So I'm gonna bounce and mess something up and die. Hot take, because Godzilla vs. Gamera would be more profitable with our film than Godzilla v Kong. You know, you might actually be onto something, if for no other reason than people have seen, like, Godzilla v Kong concepts several times. If nothing else, it would introduce people to the Gamera franchise. One frickin' millimeter in the wrong direction. Oh god. Alright, I will have to get to that book of a thing in a minute. Fires, sense that his wife is in danger, can't figure out why. Oh! Alright. Not cool, Garuda. Sheath. Frickin' sword. There we go. Potion! And the pine comes back. People get torched. Distractions. All the frickin' distractions, man. Let's be a bit cautious here. Get out! Oh, and Garuga's leaving too. Well, that's wonderful. The noise of the Kezu greatsword is freaking fantastic. Did you catch that? Just the vom. It's a freaking lightsaber! Amazing. I didn't hear that over the noise of battle. I can't operate my mouse. There we go. He's on city, which wants hobos. Okay, so it sounds like a fun time at least. Better time than I remember it being. Man, I can't roll through the frickin' charging instant thing. Alright. Fine. I'm just gonna eat all of my mega potions, I guess. That's what I was talking about with the bouncing. Bounce, get charged, die. No profits. No, I'm just listening for the Kezu frickin' warm noises. Oh, you're just gonna stand there. Awesome. A little too close. Give me now. I think that would be a fun idea. See, like, how many of the weapons actually make different noises based on the monsters that they're crafted out of?
I'm sure there's a few.
Oh, I'm sure there's gotta be. Well, somewhat good damage, I think. Professor Code was revealed they have a network to remember every word. as every book as they can? I vaguely remember that, actually. All I do is survive and build and rewrite books. So like, old, like, priests. Hey, screw you and your tail, buddy. Alright, you should be not maybe that close-ish. Close enough. Oh, something got poisoned. Mother trucker. Alright, I don't want to waste an antidote on this. Thank you, cats. Offers himself, memorized which is the book of Ecclesiastics. Oh, that's a weird one. But okay, sure enough. Or fair enough. Okay, not cool, buddy. I'm trapped in the corner. Corners and air pressure from Garuda are never good. I mean, it's very possible, Arthur. Perhaps he was reading books that did not exist yet. I don't think I've crafted more mega potions. This is actually pretty good. We're in a decent-ish spot. If I can figure out how to not die. Oh, I thought I stood up too early. Drink! Okay, off he goes. Carve the tail, make more potions, sharpen, etc. And this is why I originally, oh piss, grabbed a bunch of honey and such, but let's find out where Garuda went. Set you something for after stream? Okay, dokie. Let's sharpen here anyway. I don't remember what my frickin' controls are, there we go. Yeesh. No Garuda. This is... oh, okay. No, we're definitely not gonna have Garuda here. Okay, so there's only 3 sections that we can really fight in. Alright, Twitch chat. Twitch in general is being very strange for me. It says I'm still alive, and once again it's welcoming back to the chat room, which usually means a random DC. Good, great, stable. I don't know what you're doing.
It's not showing that we've dropped a bunch of frames or anything either.
Yeah, it hasn't. Didn't DC. Okay. Yeah, something's up with my OBS, maybe. Because clearly I'm still alive. The cats have him under lockdown. We'll just snipe and run. If he doesn't do that. Weird. I just approach from the side, continuously. Sometimes I wonder if having the cats do their little dance of death on the monster's faces is really a good idea. I mean, it's helpful. Okay. Next zone. Do you have your kill or capture? Kill, capture, doesn't matter. I don't even have capture materials anyway, so we're gonna kill him. I'm pretty sure it's a... That's a good question, Arthur. Crap, you make a valid point. It just says one young Garuga. I think we're okay. I guess we're fine. Go to the right? Oh, too late now. Hunt a young Garuga. Okay. Oh, that would have been terrible if I had failed because it was a capture. Because the guy wanted to hear and see the creature. Well, sweet success. Ooh, you'd think I know how to operate the menus, considering they're pretty much the same as GU. Mitigate some of the mega potion damage we've done today. Is the other drink shaky?
Maybe. Click upside down, find out.
I'm gonna hope that was the cat. Billy, bone staff. Probably nothing super useful. Oh, it is! I think. Well, hang on. It was lying on its side. It should be okay. Save game. That's a little dinosaur buddy. Why is that showing up differently on OBS? In my freaking phone app, it's showing up as a little green dinosaur next to a snake thing. But on OBS, it's showing up brown, the same in the chat. That's weird. Well, did you see it? The young Garuga? You did? Magnificent. Please, tell me, what was it like? Yes. Sonic roar, you say? A poisonous tail. Fascinating. It sounds more fearsome than I'd ever imagined. I hope that one day I'm lucky enough to see the beast for myself. If you happen to encounter the beast again, will you tell me all about it, won't you? You sound kind of like Guildmarm there, guy. But, not necessarily a bad thing. Do you have anything worthwhile? Not really. Okay, well, Kelby horns, but... Before I forget, armor stuff. Expert hearing, sharpness, that could be useful. No, don't make it. Oh, there's the Garuga. Hearing, sharpness, expert as well. Okay, interesting. Now for brute frickin' Tigrex. Oracle Defender! Yes! Alright, I wanted to see if I could upgrade my armor. I think all Tigrexes besides maybe Molten are weak to Thunder, so this should be a fun time, quote unquote. Yeah. we'll just do that. I still need to save money for getting more weapons. Anything I can actually sell? Before I forget about it? No? Alright. Alrighty. The echoing roar. Heaven's Mouth, okay. Onward ho, I guess. Wolf, I don't think you've met Brute Tigrex before.
Maybe?
He weaponizes his roars.
Okay.
In short, so prepare thine ear holes. Oh, launching Pelico. Okay. Where would a Brute Tigrex be? 1,999 meters is pretty freaking long. Yeah, it is. Okay, Paintball! There we go. Alright, what do? You do the chargey and the rory thing? Yes. Otherwise, normal Tigrex, hopefully, maybe? Our figures actually put to scale and tentacles, they weigh down the figure significantly. Oh yeah. I'd love to see like a Zoid interpretation of it actually. Made him just weird.
Nah, that would be very interesting.
Zoid with giant tentacles as its main weapon. It's the only thing that's come close that
like
has...
an Iron Kong with a boombox over its shoulders.
That would be interesting. Just rock out Iron Kong. Oh, he's gonna roar at me. Okay. Not too bad. Subquest complete already? That's encouraging. You're gonna charge and run me over, yep. You actually have two. Favorite scrapped Godzilla Kaiju. Godzilla Kaiju. Oh, okay, that hurts a lot. He stepped on me before he could roar and I died. Well, I guess it's a good thing I upgraded my armor to at least a little bit so I only get 2 shot. It's called Berserk. He's essentially a more perfect version of Mechagodzilla? Ooh. I can never really do the mech thing very well. Like, I can create creatures all damn day, but... mech creatures? I do not know if they heard little not wolf. I really want to get to Molten Tigrex so damn bad. That's a frickin' fight. Okay, buddy. We kinda got off on the wrong foot here. You kinda murdered me in less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna do your spin run thing, too. I know you showed me concepts before, but I just don't remember. Whew. There's an alien being that assimilated with metal upon crash landing to Earth and grew exponentially. Makes sense. This massive metal biological blister that eventually turned into the strongest organism on Earth. Huh, that's a cool take, actually. Well, now you got me thinking, like, since Tigrex is a, well, tiger inspired, having like a sonic liger would be kind of weird. But, neat, I think. The roar to end all roars. Never mind, strike laser claw. Oh, okay, bye. Peace. Sweet. So far, I think he does this Brute Tigrex does the same crap he does in Iceborne. Again, I fought him all like once in Iceborne. Maybe not the best thing to go by. I was kind of hoping you would have stopped a little earlier, but be that way. Good job, cats. Latch yourselves in this face! In this... Isn't there memes everywhere of Greatsword essentially being like a quintessential weapon to use against Tigrex? I feel like I'm letting those people down. Second Vivek scrapped Godzilla Kaiju's from the cancelled sequel to the 1998 film. Aha! Interesting. There's no concept about even the description, she's only got a name. Female Godzilla. Maybe it was a Godzilla dog. I doubt it. It's a bad idea. Oh god! Why does your spin do so much frickin' damage? I'm gonna have to do a lot of superfluous hunts after this to get my stockpile of healing dead. Is the main villain sort of bug creature? Interesting. Like a... think of Legion? Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be sheathing as much. I was doing it all the time since I'm used to Valor, but... yeah, I need topples. No! Really? Alright, so focus seems to be like a necessary skill for Greatsword. Oh well, I'm probably not going to be building weapon-specific sets for a very long time. God! Again? That's 3 hunts in a row, Steve! Buddy, pal! I like you. You're a great monster, but not today. I guess this is why everybody was like, oh, you know, Seregios is the ultimate invader. Because, well, here he is. Again. Oh god, we're okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. We still have health. Just ignore the pine cone. We'll be leaving shortly. Fuji!
Oh shit! Not Fuji!
Hello, sir! A hail hydrate, a stretch. Oh boy. Okay, Chuck Norris joke. How you doing, Fuji? I hope you are well. What manga are you reading?
What manga am I reading?
Oh, cool, I can do all these things now that he's left.
There we go. Someday I will be the greatest alchemist?
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Enemy so horny.
Complete with question mark.
Complete with question mark. Oh, okay. My hand was shaking. We shouldn't.
You have too much fun with that.
Oh yeah, it's great. I will do a stretch. Don't scare me like that. Oh god, let's see, what does the heart rate go to today? 122? 126? Okay, 126 is the high score today. Ah. A solid hell hydrate, I needed that. Thank you, sir. Godzilla seems to
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
God damn it. Okay. I think I'm safe-ish. Wolf was trying to find you a Chuck Norris joke now. Hey, Brute Tigrex. I kept you waiting. Which is fine. An easy monster to capitalize on if I'm not dumb.
Which side?
90 years. If I'm alive that long, I'd be like 120.
Wow.
What? Oh, you found one?
2 bad pages.
2 bad pages? Oh boy.
They're not that bad, but they're bad.
Are you going with
I'll
both?
save the better one for later.
Oh, okay.
Well, quote unquote later. For
Quote unquote
another
better one.
redeem. It's page 88, by the way.
Jeez. Okay, 88.
Okay, so. Here are your Chuck Norris jokes. A kid once stole Chuck Norris's hat and ran into an apple orchard. Chuck Norris flew into such a rage that he accidentally invented applesauce.
Oh, that's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, next up. Chuck Norris can create a rock so heavy he can't lift it. And then he lifts it anyway, just to show you who the fuck Chuck Norris is.
Wow, yeah, that's a pretty weird assemblance of jokes today. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And finally, last on your Chuck Norris joke page, if you know someone who doesn't like Chuck Norris, you won't know them for long.
That's also, well, it's not as bad as the other two. Yeah, I've just been eating my veggies, so I sound rather young-ish. Grandma Fox tossing veggies in their pockets. The worst part, there's not very many vegetables I actually eat. So probably, oh god, okay, hi. Let's probably fix that one of these days. Alright, you're limping away again. Where are we going?
Meanwhile, Direwolf over here, the maniacal maniac that he is the type of bastard who would buy boxes, the mini boxes of Raisinets for Halloween, and then open them each individually to repack them with things like dots or bite-sized Three Musketeers and Snickers, or just straight up marshmallows.
I would do crap like that.
Good night, duo.
Good night, duo. Rest well, sir. Well, we killed Brute. This is going pretty well. We haven't actually like had to restart any missions yet. Minus the like 5 carts. Cool. Brute down. Not too bad actually. I thought he was a worse fight than this, but I guess if I'm just hanging out in front of his face, which is generally a bad idea for any Tigrex species, but Arthur being the deviant. Oh wait, I should probably get more items. While I have a minute. The Ramoras are threatening me. Drink. Ah, frick. With losing the ability to speak for long periods of time, I don't know what my frickin' problem is. Oh yeah, sure, we'll hire a Buki. It's your kids. It's one big frickin' Snickers bar. Alright, Master Defense, what you got? Welcome home, and nice to see you. We're making good progress, one step at a time, and that's a fine thing. Thanks to your efforts, ore delivery to the town is back in full swing. You've made a lot of people very happy. You're just the arch-villain version of Mr. Beast. Instead of giving out money, giving out things like diseases. There's a random story for you. Now I ask for your next task. We need help developing the Demolisher. That's the name of the primary weapon we'll be installing in the battle quarters. By the way, the Demolisher. Mr. Breast. Oh, Lord. Mr. Beast giving out cancer? Not quite. Arthur being the arch-villain version of Mr. Beast, instead of giving out money, giving out other things. Features a long, durable barrel capable of firing intense dragon energy, making it the perfect anti-Elder Dragon armament. Hang on. Don't Elder Dragon usually inflict dragon blight? Anyway. Now all we need is an energy source. We're thinking of using dragon energy from a Stygian Zinogre. Yes! Provided we can obtain it, the Demolisher cannon will be complete. All that will remain after that is to calibrate it for use in battle. Hard to believe, isn't it? Dundorm is shining ray of hope. Ever since that day, since I became a hunter in fact, I have wandered and toiled with many people. And I've often believed I'd do it so I can savor that magical moment after a grand battle when I realized, yes, we made it. I live for that, to know I kept something safe. But those are just my selfish reasons. Your guildmarm should already have the quest to hunt the Stygian. They'll be heading to the volcanic hollow. Thank you again for all your help. Deep down I know that our true ray of hope is standing right here in front of me. Stygian! Alright. Stygian's freaking cool. He's just essentially like a, this is gonna sound terrible. He's essentially like an emo version of Zinogre. He's red and black instead of yellow and green.
Huh.
So, I need to find out... I doubt Stygian is weak to thunder at all. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. He's weaker to thunder. Okay! Cool! Apparently we have the perfect weapon for today, amazingly. Alright. Guildmarm. Be with you in just a second. Volcanic Hollow, he said. Let's bring cold drinks this time. Let's wait for a bit, so I'm just assuming you're saying. Nah. I was gushing over Stygian Zinogre. Sure, we'll get Oracle too. Considering what Stygian do, I might want to upgrade armor, but I'm just gonna YOLO it. I've fought him before. Well, Doodle, it looks like Dundorm's Beacon of Hope is nearing completion. You know, ever since I was a little girl, I've longed to know more about monsters. My devil joe, like hunger for knowledge, has driven my every action. I know people think I'm weird for it, but that's okay. Made that choice a long time ago. Decided I would see the world no matter what, and know it top to bottom. You know, Doodle, I haven't spent a single second regretting it either. Glad I joined the Capital C. and learned about Gormagala and Shagarumagala, and that I had the chance to visit Dendorma and make a real difference to the people here. My notebooks are chock full of notes that prove my life means something, even if I'm still figuring out what that is. Maybe this is it. Maybe I'm supposed to protect Dendorma from the coming storm. Maybe we're both meant to give the people here a little more light. On that note, your quest. Forge ahead. Promise you'll be careful out there. After all, I've taken many notes over the years. But you're way more important to me than they are, Doodle. Aw. Gilmarm's being really, like, sweet to us this episode.
Yeah. Did she get indigestion or something?
I don't know. Maybe she hung out with her plushies too long. I don't know. Moon Stygian's back. Okay. Onward ho. I mean, we're not wearing Brachiomer or anything, so... Alright, good hunter. Development of the defensive weapon has reached the final stretch. If you can complete this quest, the weapon should be finished by the time you come home. Truly, I cannot wait to show it to you. Best of luck and be careful. As always, you are a ray of hope. Well, I like that phrasing more than the Sapphire Star, so... Drink. Alright, Stidge. It's been a hot minute, but I should remember how this goes. You're essentially combos an ogre. If you're weak to thunder, this is awesome. Do you charge like an ogre? That I don't remember. Yes. Oh, you kinda do. You do the cool freaking Chad walk. So you do the walk again to charge. Okay. Got it. So essentially no matter what I do, you get a charge off. I get the chance to read Get a Robo Arc. Noted. Please don't do anything random on this mount. No, Johnson doesn't have an ending because the main writer died unexpectedly. That's unfortunate. Assuming you're not jading me. Whoop. Got your back, got your one of your ones. I think you can break Stygian's face twice, like some other. And here we go. I've lost all my thunder element, but oh well. I mean, I'm hoping you do the same thing like Zenogre and you're very trippable. So, Zenogre, if you hit his back legs a lot, he's very easy to topple.
Ah.
Ken Ishikawa's the tiny part of mecha that remains prevalent to this day, the transforming mech. Well, that sounds familiar, and I've done it. Oh, they're homing. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Are they homing? I don't know if his Dragon Balls are homing. No. They just linger. A lot. Got it. Weapon power has decreased again. Oh, okay, that was close. The old gen monsters are really goofy. Just, I have a beat on you and my attack is super homing, therefore— oh, okay. Therefore, I'll hit you even though it looks really weird and kinda silly. You can work on the manga adaptation of Ultraman Taro and Neo Devilman? Huh. That was dumb of me. Remember, Self, it's combos in Ogre. I'm making a lot of Stygian weapons, so... might as well get used to the fight now. Okay, so you can switch it up, that's great. And broke your other horn. Ballad from Asha no Jo is one of my favorite songs in the whole anime. Another one I'm not familiar with. Oh, freaking hell. The tail slam is always the last thing in the Zenogre combo. Alright, buddy, I broke both horns, you're back. Good boy slam. Should have brought millberries. Oh, wellsy. Flattened. Well. Oops. Asha no Jo is a manga that focuses on a young man's journey through life that is presented through the lens of a standard boxing manga? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, look, mulberries. Alright, I don't expect Stygian to have changed location too far away. I really should have gotten into 4 Ultimate earlier. It has like all the monsters I really enjoyed. Of course, well, got World first. Although I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, but the first interaction I've had regarding Monster Hunter was somebody was like, "Oh yeah, if you like Pokemon but with spreadsheets, you'll enjoy Monster Hunter," which at the time sounded super unappealing, naturally, because who wants to look at spreadsheets while fighting monsters? And of course now I have made several spreadsheets. With cats, weapons, games, and HP. Little did I know how right that guy was. Well, I guess if I was to present Monster Hunter to somebody brand new, I'd probably call it more of a boss rush? To at least give it a chance? Yeah, it's like Dark Souls! Ish. Oh god, okay. It's extremely popular. The working class of Japan since they saw themselves in a similar position to Joe, fighting against the oppression of people in higher positions themselves and trailing through sheer will. Yeah, fair enough. Ow. Tail-slam? Yep. No, Stygian, I kinda just wanna rip your frickin' tail off. Steve's back. Of course he is. I forgot you were even here, buddy. Or were you? No, we haven't seen you in this hunt yet. Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're about to get... Whew. Eat it, there we go. Ashton Joe isn't a story about boxing, it's a story of a man who just so happens to box. The best kind of stories. Oh my god. What? Oh, Beagle just shut down forever? Are you sure? Although to be fair, I haven't heard about it in a very long time. Send it to you. Never actually did use Omegle, but watching the videos of like people like Jacksepticeye and whatnot, jumping on and just talking to people. That was fun. Oh, oh. Okay, so he pins excessively when he is exhausted. Noted. Can you do it again? A third time, maybe? Yep. Fourth time? Buddy. Oh, he got pink belt. Founder finally announced the shutdown of Omegle as of today? Interesting. Wonder what inspired that. Oh no, he has the innocent slag top. Whatever shall we do? Server costs? Yeah. Makes sense. I don't even know how much it costs to run a server these days. But the technology keeps getting better and better, and therefore more expensive. Where are we? There we are. Like 2 cents.
I believe part of the cost of technology part of the rise in technology costs is not because it actually costs more, but because they have more data on the lifespan of the technology, so they're more accurately charging you for all the time you won't be buying something.
Maybe. So, even if you're not using it, they're charging you for it?
No. They have to make a profit to stay in business.
Oh, yeah.
It's the difference for why copper core spark plugs, the old style, non-resistor ones were like, 50 cents. But then they came out with resistor core spark plugs, which last a lot longer. So then they went up to, $1, $2, $3, $5. Then we got platinum, which instead of lasting like 15 to 30,000 like copper core, platinums last 30 to 60. So they went up to $5 to $10, and then they went to iridium, which lasts
even
60
more.
to 150. So they went up to $10, $15, and that technology became more prevalent. And now we've got, NGK came out with a new one called ruthenium, which is supposed to last even longer.
Those are $12.
Yeah, those are again, iridiums have come down to $9, give or take. So ruthenium ones are in at the like $15 slot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, how many times would you change a spark plug to get 150,000 miles out of it for non-resistor copper core? Those would be, you know, 50 cents a dollar, and you'd have to change them every 5 to 15,000 miles.
As opposed to iridium, which you change every like 100,000. 180 to 100 ish, depending on which one.
Yeah.
Backflip. Oh, spin as well.
It's like, so the price cost in the end works out to be pretty close to the same. Similar for why your LED light bulbs are so
much more
expensive in
expensive,
comparison to what it would be for incandescents. Incandescents only last a few hundred hours, whereas LEDs can last 50,000 hours. So an incandescent would be 50 cents to a dollar, but LEDs are like, you know, 5.
Yeah. Oh god. Please don't eat me. Okay.
And don't get me wrong,
Backflip.
there is a cost difference in there in just material costs and manufacturing costs.
It's the frequency of purchase.
Yeah, but they also have to adjust the price to match the time. So sometimes they'll mark it down a little in comparison to what they wanted, just to get people to actually buy it and make it worth making. And sometimes they'll jack the price up a bit, or
To
a
control
lot of
what
it,
they want to
because
buy.
they just never sell it.
Interesting. I mean, makes sense. Okay, we have a dog that's not limping yet.
It's like, let's see, I forget the letter designation for the spark plugs in RX-7s. Those rotary plugs.
Yeah.
But roughly speaking, they're between a 6 and an 8 heat range. And if you are racing, you kind of go up to that 8 heat range, which is colder. It retains less heat. And if you're going boosted racing, you can get them all the way to like 10, which is pretty freaking cold.
Yeah.
But there's some that the same plug, NGK actually makes all the way up to, I believe, a 13. Yeah.
That's a bit
where
much.
The insulator is essentially non-existent. It depletes all the heat as fast as possible, straight into the cylinder. Well, rotor housing.
Yeah.
Where
It
it's
could work.
trying to, it's literally, instead of trying to hold heat, it's trying to get rid of heat as fast as possible. Obviously, that is an unbelievably extreme plug that you can't really run in a normal engine, or
You're not
even
supposed to, I
most
guess.
race engines. So, instead of being like $10, $15, $20 a plug, they're literally like $120, $150 plug. Because NGK basically never makes them.
Yeah. They're just kind of there for people who need them, but
Yeah. Which is why Rob Dom has a couple.
just a couple.
No, seriously, somebody, either NGK themselves or an employee, a higher up employee, hooked up Rob Dom with a stack of plugs for the 4-rotor in, I think, every heat range from like 9 or 10 up.
Jesus.
Basically, they sent him like $1,000 in plugs.
Basically, yeah.
Well,
God damn it.
if you or me were to buy them.
Yeah. Frickin' Seregios, man. Alright, I might not actually bother with dung pods here because Zenover's weak. Please leave me alone. Okay, maybe I will bot. Oh, no. Oh, frick. Ow. Oh Oh my god. Never mind. We're just gonna follow the Stygian. Let's see here. Arthur saying that in the Gabbard franchise, the monster is more human than the people on Earth, which I 100% believe. That's how you make a good monster protagonist in the first place. Alright, so where are you staying here? What are you doing? Oh no, the flip! Oh! I happen to stay in the one magical place that I can stand and not get bodied. That's good. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh god. There we go. This new human personality is a good contrast to the pure animalistic mindset of the Seregios of Legion? Yep. Yeah, absolutely see that. Although I don't obviously know the characters as well as you do, but that makes sense. Alright, potion. I have a nullberry left. I think I will save it when we change zones again, inevitably. Or if I'm really lucky, I'll get the kill here. And done. Okay, Bananas, please. There we go. Haha! We've been getting a lot of the anticlimactic slap the monster and it happens to die sort of kills. Once he faces ours, it's a different story to almost entirely human in every way. Besides physical. It's actually kinda cool, really. Because you got like the first two movies where it's more of a, you know, humanistic sort of creature versus animal, and then you got essentially his perfect foil, I guess. It's full well, our actions plan to annihilate all life. Achieve quote-unquote peace through violence, indeed. Oh, I'm just gonna slap you a little bit, because you're really annoying. I'm glad I prepared all the frickin' dung bombs for this episode. Ooh, we got the better freaking armor spheres. Cutscene? That's a big gun. Some ballista. Double Dragonator. That's super neat. Like, I know we had essentially the equivalent of these weapons in the WoW fight, but... Ooh. Okay, that's how that works. Whenever is an active fighter, who defends much like a pacifist would. Huh. Oh boy. Elder Dragon time, I think. Whew, after a glass of water and a chance to catch my breath, the situation doesn't seem so bad. What might only be a single film rivalry between Iris and Gamera is one of the best kaiju movies, eras. It seems worse. We're in so much deep monster dung I don't even know where to begin. Calm yourself, for the love of dragons. Just tell us what you learned about the Seregios. I didn't get that far, sir. I had to run back to warn you. They're back. They are so wrong and back. I saw a frenzied Brachydios and... Brachydios? Brachydios? Okay. It saw me. Oh, it was horrible. What? A frenzied monster? That's not possible. Shagra Magala has already been dealt with. Frenzied monsters, you say? I've never seen one myself. The only way they can conceivably turn up now is if something other than Shagaru is making it so. Ego's a genre? Oh, okay. Well, hold on a moment. We cannot make such bold assertions just yet. If Frenzy had made it this far, what's to stop it from spreading elsewhere? It might even reach us here! Take a moment to compose yourself and tell us everything you saw, Cadet, and I mean everything. Yes, sir. All will be fine soon, my boy. I suggest our first priority be to contain any potential damage from frenzied monsters. However, I would like to ask you to hunt the one we know about, the frenzied Brachy. As I understand it, you are one of the few hunters, perhaps the only hunter, worthy of the task. The Ace Hunters will remain here in Dundorma to hold off any monsters that approach. We'll build 2 walls. Before you go, Hunter, you should stop by the YC. They've made a breakthrough recently. It should prove effective against frenzied monsters, including the frenzied Brachy you face. Perfect! While you're at the YC, I'll fire the quest to take down the Brachydios. Best of luck, Hunter. Be careful out there. Oh boy. Do I face frenzied Brack now? Or do I wait for next time? It's
no idea.
8:40. Figure he'll probably take me 20 minutes to a half hour to kill him also.
Okay.
So he could be the last monster for the night, I think.
Okay.
I know we have leftovers, but I'm also tired. My voice is dying.
Okay.
So, let me grab... Carabiner. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Darkness. You should remember to drink more.
Yeah, I think I've gone like... Oh, I didn't drink that much, actually. Fair enough. Frenzied monsters. Hooey! I'm less riled by them than whatever's making them show up in the first place. Those critters are still popping up, and that means we were too late to stop the frenzy from spreading. Shagra Magala must have already infected the monsters it passed on its way to Heaven's Mouth. The thing is, monsters that catch the frenzy aren't supposed to live long. So why isn't the affliction still spreading without a Shagaru to spread it? There's gotta be something else out there. Anywho, that's where my mind's been wandering. I sense there's a dark secret revealing around somewhere. And there sure is, Mr. Carabiner. There really is. But not you. Oh, well hello. Welcome to the YC. We've got special news today. We made a breakthrough in our frenzied research, and we are just super pleased to put Y-stones on the market. Y-stones basically do 2 things. While active, the effect they have on your weapon can temporarily turn frenzied monsters back to a normal state. Effects for the frenzy are all nullified. That's one thing. The other thing Y-stones do is grant a specific bonus effect. You want examples? Alrighty. Right now you have 2 choices. Y-stones that can help suppress damage you take from frenzied monster attacks, or Y-stones that can help increase the damage you deal to frenzied monsters. I know, how does it work? You ask with multiple question marks. Easy peasy. Select the type of Y-stone you want to use right here for the YC, and that will equip it. Easy, huh? And then when you use it in quests just like any other item. However, once you use it, there's a cooldown period. Best to save it for the right moment, if you ask little old me. And that's all she wrote. Enjoy. Okay. Ooh, we have Dust of Lives that we can buy? For what kind of points? Interesting. Give me increased damage dealt. Harping on about it a lot, the whole idea of Iris and Gamma being dueling concepts that hold their fate of Earth in their hands makes it your favorite film. That's fair. It's a great concept, really. I'm out of max potions. Well, let's make a couple. Let's... Stygian parts. Alright, so Frenzied Brack is weak to ice. And what else? Not weak to thunder. Poison is actually fairly effective. So we'll swap to a different greatsword. With, unfortunately, less sharpness, so that might be an issue. The funky feline is going through my items again. You hear the music change? Can I talk to the funky feline? He's just dancing over my feet right now. I can't talk to him. Little frickin' thief. We never steal anything, so I guess... I don't know. You don't have foodie, unfortunate. Defense up large. You know what? I'm getting Dung Master. Just in case something else decides to show up on this hunt. I don't think there will be. Since it's a frenzy monster, but it's 4 ultimate. They throw like 3 frenzy monsters in one hunt sometimes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Doodle! The cadet told me everything! The adjustments to the completion aren't yet weapon? Oh. Frenzied monsters are showing to start up. I'm so gosh darn flustered I can't even talk. Breathe! We took care of the Shagaru Magala menace. Why is the frenzy back? Seregios are popping up all over the place without any rhyme or reason, as if our hands weren't already full. Anyway, I'm freaking out big time, but I can still give you your quests. The quest in question is called Advanced Glacier's Bane. I hope you can stay calmer than me. What? Oh, it's on the frozen seaway. And yeah, there is a chance of something else showing up. Okay. Give me hot drinks. Onward. It's like I fought Bracky 1,000 times. Not really. But at least 200 in GU. Alright, so our Y stone's right here. Not sure when the most opportune time to use it will be. Also, I have no idea where frickin' Bracky shows up in Frozen Seaway. Right here, apparently. Hey, buddy. Eat paint. Oh, he's so much faster. Oh boy. And much quicker explosions on the frickin' slime. Alright. Or maybe not. Alright, we're not even gonna bother doing charge slashes, I think. We're just gonna hit him and hope. hurts. Alright, I need to avoid getting the last blight. Okay. As much as I can. Alright, so still do the standard frag attacks. Don't know how quickly the Y stones activate. Hopefully swiftly. Maybe I shouldn't stay selected on the Y stone. Bracky vs. Rocky. Well, Rocky's only human, and not a hunter. So I'm gonna go with Bracky this time. Can't get hit by that either! Can I get a cheeky mount and therefore activate the Y stone? Rocky just needs more training. And he can one-shot Fatalis. That'd be amazing, honestly. There we go. I mean, if the Shoryuken can do damage in the world, then surely Rocky can figure something out, right? Get up on the ledge. Jump off the ledge. Oh. Okay. Didn't quite turn in the same direction I was hoping. If Sylvester Calzone and Rocky fight a freaking dinosaur, I'd watch it. Oh, heck yeah, I would. Oh, he's enraged now. Yay! Oh, which way is this freaking... Okay. I'm gonna burn through a lot of... Frick you, Bracky. You shouldn't have that kind of range. Come on, give me another one. Blast effect is worn off. Great. Hit him like what, twice? Alright, you know what? Screw the healing. Maybe not screw the healing. Not liking our odds in this fight, not gonna lie. Dirty freaking move. Alright, one cat's alive. I'm at full health, so in theory, I should get another heal. Perfect. Freaking jumpy thing. I'll have Weston again soon. Come on. Give me an opening, Cal. There we go. That's an opening. Give me Y-Stone. I'm not enraged. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't even want to imagine what the level 1 frickin' 40 monsters are gonna be like. Who are you targeting, dude? 2 characters that to see in a street fight? I'm gonna go with Revy from Black Lagoon. Oh god, versus
I already have two characters that I would want to see in a street fight, and they actually did.
Alright.
Revy and Roberta.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to go into like a completely different franchise. I was thinking like Josuke Joestar or something. Oh god. I'm not sure if Josuke would really be that interesting. Maybe somebody like a Naruto character. Okay, staying under his feet isn't too bad. Oh, you do get tired, I forgot. I was remembering hypers. Okay, well that's the time to use the damn Y-Stone.
Ooh.
Ooh?
Maybe Tifa versus Chinglish?
That would be a good one.
That could be fun.
Oh yeah. That I could absolutely say. Honestly, Tifa in most fights would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Rocky fight former heavyweight champion Tom Morrison? Don't know him. Unfortunately, I guess. Warming effect is worn off, that's bad. Did it actually happen? Like Stallone actually like fought somebody?
Maybe.
It was like an exhibition. I could see Stallone doing that actually. I'm just gonna stay behind Rocky. Rocky 5, he fights him in an alley and almost kills him. Quite literally the street fight. I feel like I fought Frenzied Drac with a great sword the last time I did this. Oh god. I'm sure more savvy folks would actually use the Y-Stone during the enrage state to end the enrage state quicker. haven't broken either... Broken? I haven't broken either of his pounders either. Oh, damn it. I'm not dead yet. Guess I shouldn't count myself out so quickly. In a street fight with two characters don't have any abilities, just use punches, grabs, and maybe kicks. Oh yeah, the Tifa versus Chinglish would actually work. Chinglish doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
She just has to ditch her weapons. Which I don't think Chinglish would actually mind too much. Frickin' Seregios.
As long as there's one unit.
Yeah, pretty much. Listen here, buddy. Get lost. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna do something dumb and then I'm gonna use my max potion. Gator vs King Kong. Luca Redray versus Frank West. I don't know either of those last two people either. I am now officially out of combines for Mega Potions. I don't think if I have Poison Bracky, it's probably like, what, once? Come on, get out of the loading zone, please. Thank you much. That was fast. Oh, that his last name? Redgrave, really? Interesting. Kind of figured it'd be something a bit more basic, but then again, it is Bayonetta we're talking about. Behind him should work. Yes. Oh, I'm in a bad place. I'm in a bad place. Okay, there we go. Supplies have arrived. Yay! Might need those. You know what? I'm gonna be risky. That was dumb. Frank West and the guy from Dead Rising. Oh, okay. That could be entertaining. Really? Freaking homing jump attacks. Bogus. Oh, did we run out of the... No, we didn't. He's limping already? Well, I guess it has been 15 minutes. Milestone effect is worn off. Good timing. Where would Brack have gone? You're so fun like idiots. can't really speak to Frank West because I don't really know his character from Dead Rising at all, but it is funny. Frank West can put on basically any piece of clothing in the mall he's in. It stays on during cutscenes. He's entirely serious. Oh. That... yeah. That's some shenanigans right there. I'm dead here. I'm not dead here. A bit bouncy though. Oh boy. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Not die, preferably. Eat paint. I think it's safer just to leave. But, yep, here he comes. Oh, that looked awesome. While wearing a kid's shirt with a rat on it and a Mega Man helmet. Where are the survivors, Rebecca? Oh lord. Yeah, no, that street fight would be hysterical. Oh, okay, cool. That went a lot better than anticipated. He's like 8 foot. Yeah, he's freaking tall as hell. He's taller than Bayonetta is. I think I noticed it when we replayed Game 1. Lucas' height.
Oh, yeah.
How much freakishly taller he is. I don't know what Bayonetta's canon height is, but...
not short.
neither one of them are short. Like, even if you take her from Bayo 1 standing next to Seregios, like...
tall.
she's like 5 Seregios. She's like 7'8", or 7'6". Oh, then yeah, Luca's probably like 8 foot, 8.5 maybe. He's freaking tall.
Well, whatever she is, I guarantee you he's like 5 inches taller.
At least, yeah. I was figuring at least
with
6
her
to 8.
heels.
Yeah, that's a fair point too. With her heels too.
Because the Japanese believe there's a ideal height difference between
Men and women.
partners.
Mm.
And it's usually that the man is taller is the ideal height difference.
Yeah, go figure. That makes sense though. I wonder if that is that particular height.
Probably.
Just like 8 foot with heels. Does she always have heels on? I can't remember.
Yes.
I figure she always does, right?
Always.
So he's well over 8 foot just standing there. Yeah, basically. Like at least. Alright, let's talk to the Lyceum and then we'll talk to the other people. And then we'll find someone to raid. Master Hunter, there you are. Just the Harrison? I was popping... I was...
Yeah, I think
scrolling?
she normally wears a minimum of 4-inch heels. 4 or 5-inch heels.
Oh yeah. No question about that. No, I don't seem to have a research bit an impasse just shy of our goal. A wiki stick it, if you will. We need very specific material, but some dangerous monsters are sitting right smack on top of it. Terrible, really. I cannot stop them. I'm mangled to bloody bits. Do you have the materials in my stead? Sure. Risky research. An advanced quest, so that's definitely a frenzy. Why is bro a journalist? He should be like with the Lakers or something. You're right? Well, I mean, he has a good reason. I mean, his dad got torn apart in front of him and so forth, but, you know. Welcome back. I've been waiting for you. Letter arrived not long ago from a Lancer. Let me read it to you. I regret to report that while investigating the Seregios, I encountered another fearsome monster. Oh god, no. Frenzied Devil Joe. Initially I thought that this devil joke might be the origin of a frenzy outbreak. Now I believe I was mistaken. Deep in Everwood, I sensed the presence of something far more formidable. I decided to go into the wood's deepest reaches and investigate. I reported this matter to the guild as well, and they will no doubt ask that the frenzied devil joe be hunted down. Until we next speak, my regards. He's right about the guild. Your associate tells me a quest to hunt the frenzied devil joe has already arrived. But I shudder to think what could be more terrible than that. For now, I'll keep any theories to myself. It's no easy task to keep a town like this safe. Unwanted things happen. Plans unexpectedly go awry. Still, I always endeavor to take the best course of action at any given time. Try to steer us through the storm with as few losses as possible. And I can tell you, I don't regret choosing this to make the defense of others my way of life. I hope that on the end of this, you have no regrets either. You are a ray of hope, Hunter. Cool! Let's talk to Guildmarm, of course. We're drowning against Seregios. Frenzied monsters are back, and now a frenzied devil joe has turned up during the precious final adjustments to the defensive weapon. The only thing more messed up than the world right now is my ability to wrap my head around all this. But work is work. Time to untangle my brain and warm up. Watch me dole out quests without fear. They can have my notebook when they pry it from my cold, dead hands. There you go, Guildmarm. Tyrant's Law. You're making intimidating game faces until you get back, grr. And that's just a 9-star quest. Oh, whoa. There it is. There's 10. 10-star, I think, is the highest. But let's go find somebody to raid. I know Crow's probably just not getting back, but I'm sorry, buddy. My throat's dying, and I'm freaking tired.
You realize he'll probably be getting in his car right about the time that you're cutting off.
Basically. If my throat wasn't dying, I might try the Devil Joe.
Drink more.
No, like it's... I need to rest it.
Yeah.
Hey, I know exactly who we're raiding today. We're raiding Warbeard. He's playing 4 Ultimate. And of course, we have to raid him back since he so graciously raided us the other day. Or last week. Warbeard. There we go. He's a good dude. Very much enjoyed him stopping by. Where is he at? I think he said he's still... Oh, he's fighting Dalren. The frickin' giant, sandwell.
Ooh!
That's a fun fight. It's like one of the few sieges that I actually enjoy. Oh, me oh my. So next time we'll take down Frenzy Devil Joe, and hopefully I'll have even more weapons. I'm actually glad we got Greatsword. I think that's the first time we've gotten it, really. So, we got through quite a few hunts this time. So,
yeah, we did.
Ooh yeah. We also happened to have a weapon that all the other monsters were elementally weak to. So we kind of got a lucky stroke there. But we'll see. I don't think we've rolled Insect Glaive yet, Heavy Bowgun. Hunting Horn we haven't rolled yet either. And Hammer we haven't rolled. So we still have a few to get through, if we happen to be so lucky as to roll those. So, until next time, friendos, as always, peace, love, war, etc. Bye!